Bonjour traders, how are we? Welcome back. Trader Tom here from Simply Forex, the channel created to help you understand the markets. Today's Friday, the 10th of May. It's Friday. As always, guys, we're going to look back at yesterday's trades. And if you stay till the end of the vid, I'm also going to give you my trade ideas for today and the important news as well. Right, let's start with yesterday. We had one trade and it was a good one. It's Euro Aussie dollar, and I'm starting on the weekly chart because I really like the weekly chart. Okay, so we was in this range, okay, on the weekly chart, and then eventually we broke. We're sort of ranging between here, and eventually we got this candle that broke, and it has room to move into back down to these last weekly lows here. Right, so we like the weekly chart. And if we look at the day chart, we also liked the day chart. Yeah, downtrend. Okay. Lower highs. Yeah, lower lows. So we like the trend, the structure. We had a nice bearish wick bouncing off of a nice, what was once support, now resistance level. Okay. And then the idea was to, potentially take the price all the way down to here, if not here. But let me show you the trade I took. And look at yesterday's candle, guys. We still like this trade. So let's look at the H1. Mine was a H1 trade, and I did exactly what I said I was going to do. That's why we plan our trades, and it was all about this level here, guys. Right. So I basically said if price breaks this grey zone, yeah, and therefore changes structure, I will enter. Okay, and if you follow H1, it's basically, yeah, we wasn't sure. We in an uptrend, downtrend, and then bang, we broke. This candle here broke structure, broke this area of support. I entered. Okay, we were below the moving average 20 as well. All right, so entered here, put my stop above here, took price down to here. Okay, roughly got my 1:1. I've closed 80%, and then we'll let the remaining 20% run, guys. But good trade. I hope you took this trade. It was textbook. It was, break a structure with day trend, room to move into, nice bearish candles. Take the trade. There's enough confluence, and that's your job as a trader, guys, to get as much confluence, as many reasons as you can to take a trade. All right, and Euro Aussie dollar, lovely trade. And that was the only trade from yesterday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoy receiving my trade ideas and analysis every single day, then please come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now. Smash that notification button so you receive an alert. And if everyone could please smash the like button. It keeps the loco editor happy. Right, trades for Friday the 10th of May. Before we look at the trades, let me just mention a few things. So first of all, if you haven't joined our trading community, then why not? We've got like-minded traders sharing knowledge, ideas, experiences. So come join our free Discord channel. You just create a username and we let you in. It's as simple as that. Secondly, guys, right now, we are giving you free access to the VIP Trading Academy. In there, I give you all of my trade signals, entries, stop losses, targets. I give you numerous tutorials every single week, and you get direct access to me should you need help with anything. So guys, check it out. It's free. Check out the promo we're running. And finally, guys, if you would like to show your support for the channel, then you can become a Simply Forex YouTube member, and there's many, many perks for doing so. Check it all out. It's all in the video description. No live stream today, later on, guys, because it's Friday. Me and the editor are down the pub. Right, trades. So there was US dollar weakness yesterday, right? We spoke about this the day before. So there is, right? We can see this US dollar. I don't know why I'm spacing the letters so far apart, but there is US dollar weakness in these hills, in these markets, right? And I want to trade this US dollar weakness today because if you look at, a lot of the US dollar pairs, we're getting nice setup. So, Aussie dollar, US dollar in an uptrend, nice bullish candle. Okay, probably not too much room to move into, right? But if I look at the weekly chart, it's really bouncing off sort of a weekly level here, right? Makes it difficult for me to trade. Let's look at pound US dollar, right? This is another perfect example. If you look at the day chart, that is a pretty nice setup. Well, not pretty nice, very nice, right? We were here, right? Bang, uptrend, maybe slightly ranging now between here and here. So we're in an uptrend stroke range. We're above the moving average 20. We've got a bullish candle. It's telling me we can make it back up to the top of the range, right? In fact, the more I look at that, the more I like this trade. But the weekly chart, right? Look at that weekly chart. Again, this is clearly in let's say that one. Yeah, we're clearly in a downtrend, bouncing off a really nice area of resistance. Look at that moving average 20 coming round. This area in here is beautiful for sells on the weekly chart, right? So it's difficult for me, right? However, my first trade idea is going to be US dollar Swiss franc because of the following. So, like with all those day charts, right? We are seeing nice daily entries for US dollar weakness. And this US dollar Swiss franc's no different, right? We just follow structure. Bang. Downtrend, prices come up. What was once support becomes resistance. Okay, we're below the moving average 20. We've got, again, it sounds like the reverse of the pound US dollar. Yeah, we've got a nice bearish candle. Okay, and we've got some room to move into. So I've got this target here, these last lows here. If not, a bit further back down to this area of support. Right, so this also looks like a very nice setup on the daily, but what I like about this as well is the weekly, right? So this is what sets it apart, because you can see in here, yeah, this level has proven to be a good area for price to react at, and there is a good area of resistance. And just look at that weekly candle at this area of resistance. All right, so this, unlike the other US dollar pairs that I showed you, this weekly chart and weekly candle coincides with the daily idea. All right, so US dollar Swiss franc is my first trade idea, and we're looking to sell it. So there's the daily and weekly, and they sort of, like I say, confirm each other, and there's enough confluence to look for sells. And now we're going to drop down to the lower time frames to look for where we can sell. And there's this really nice level here. Okay, this is the H1 chart. You can see it on the H1 or the H4. It's just a nice level, right? You can see on the H4, if we just follow structures broke down, retrace into here. Yeah, and let's look at it on the H1. It's a little bit more clearer. Okay, and this was, in this H1 uptrend, then bang, we are in a downtrend. Okay, so really like this level. Not only is it horizontal support, resistance, sorry, in this case, but we also have the moving average 20 coming down as well. We get a nice bearish candle in here. I will be looking to sell it back down to, well, probably these lows to start with, if not a bit further. All right, so US dollar Swiss franc sells is my first trade idea. And then the second trade idea is the same one from yesterday, is the euro against the Aussie dollar. I'll do a quick recap because we've already shown you this at the start of the vid. But firstly, we like the weekly, right? It was in this range, break. Yeah, this big bearish candle broke out of this range. We like sells on this chart, and we've got room to move into back down to these lows. Daily chart, we also like this bad boy. So we're in a downtrend. Okay, lower highs, lower lows, downtrend, right? You don't need to be Warren Buffett to know that is in a downtrend. And also, guys, we were selling this from this wick, but now look at this candle as well. Look at that bearish candle, right? So lots of selling pressure now. And the idea is still the same. Take it back down to these lows, if not further. If we drop down to the H4, yeah, okay, yeah, I haven't changed my grey zone. This grey zone is still the important grey zone for this market, I would say. So we're interested there. If we look at the H1, we can see it a bit more clearly. If this H1 candle stays like this, right, it has broken H1 structure. Okay, it has, because this would be the last high, and this has closed above it. All right, so it wouldn't really be, and price is above the moving average 20. So this wouldn't be a H1 trade. Okay, so let's go back to the H4. It would in fact be a H4 trade. And again, if we just follow structure, this is where we're at. Okay, so at this level, if we get a nice big bearish candle, something like this closes back below the moving average 20. Yeah, again, I am going to start selling Euro Aussie dollar. Okay, guys, so they're my trade ideas for today. Let's look at the important news now. So news for Friday, the 10th of May. Before I give you the news, guys, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash the like button. And check out our promo right now, giving you free access to the VIP Discord. Right, news for today, guys. So we've had some news overnight, but the first piece of important news that we're interested in is this. At 7 o'clock, London GMT. It happens nice and early in the morning. We've got the GDP figures coming out of the UK. All right, month on month, year on year, quarter on quarter. So these are really important figures, obviously. So this can move any pound pairs. After that, guys, the next piece of news that we're interested in is this. Coming out of Canada, at 1:30, we have got employment data, employment change, and the unemployment rate. It says 2-star ratings, but I would say this is a 3-star rating for Canadian dollar pairs. So must be aware of that. And then after that, guys, you're okay. Yeah, I would say this as well. At 3 o'clock, you've got all of this Michigan data. So all of this Michigan data at the same time is like 1 3-star rating. Okay, so also must be aware of this at 3 o'clock. And then after that, unless you trade oil, yeah, these Baker Hughes oil rig counts are important. There is no other news to worry about. All right, guys, hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. Have a great trading day, and I'll see you soon.